What is going on, guys? It is late here, and tomorrow is Canada Day, but I decided to bring you guys a Diamond Dynasty gameplay tonight because I was quite excited about Diamond Dynasty. I went to EB Games. That's what they call it in Canada. EB. I think it's called GameStop in the US. And I bought some of these things. They're called Control Freaks, kind of like a knockoff version, but they make it so your DualShock's a little like higher sitting up. And Cardinal Bird was telling me, dude, you gotta get the Control Freaks. So I was like, okay, man, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna switch to zone hitting tonight. And I'm not gonna give up, no matter how terrible I'm doing with this zone hitting. I am not gonna give up. So this is my third game. I lost both my first two games. First one I got just wrecked. Second one I was closer, and this one you'll see what happens in this one. This one's actually a really quite exciting game, so hope you guys enjoy. He starts off though with a nice base hit, and then he strikes out. So his runner advances. So he's got a runner on third with Matt Carpenter coming out, and Matt Carpenter hits a deep fly ball, so he gets to run home. But I was actually just watching an ARG video. I don't know if you guys watch Average Rage Gamer, but he just made a video about YouTube and how he got his subs, how people grow their channels, and it is consistency. I agree with him on the fact that it's consistency, but I think it's quality of his vids too. Quality of your videos is also huge. I like to think that honestly I don't have the time to post as many videos as he does. I don't have the time in the day. Lately it's just been work. Like I do CrossFit. I'm throwing like 1,000 footballs a day, as many as I can, just to try and get ready for university. So I really don't have the time. So a lot of my videos are done at night, like late hours of the night, and I don't like just uploading videos in my stream. Not saying it's a bad thing, because I'm not that good at it. I like doing the edited version of these videos, and they do take a lot of time. So my advice for YouTubers, because I get this question all the time, is just make good quality videos and make them probably once a day. He says aim for like 4 to 5 a day. I say aim for 1 a day if you can. Like, I know not everyone has that much time. It's worked out for him like crazy, but like I think 1 a day is probably enough. That's all I have to say about that. He made a great video. Go check it out. I'm sure you guys know who he is. But there, I just got a hit with Carlos Gomez. And here is an inside the park homer. I don't mean to spoil it. I feel like I was a spoiler alert, like those people on IMDb who post like the end of the movie in the comments. But D. Gordon just got an inside the park home run. I blame it a little bit on this guy. I'm gonna be honest and say that it might have been his fault. A little bit. It wasn't all my skill, but I'm happy with it. I'm up 2-1. I'm using this zone button hitting. I've never even tried it. I'm trying like a camera view. Actually, it's the same camera view. And then the game after this, I actually tried a different camera. It works out pretty well. So I am up 2-1. He's a pretty good hitter though. And I have a feeling his bats are going to get going real fast. Like, they're going to get going quick. I don't have a ton of confidence. Nolan Ryan is a beast. But some guys are just amazing hitters. There he hits the gap, unfortunately. I sprint over there. I got Carlos Gomez in right now instead of Mike Trout. Mike Trout is sitting on the bench. I don't like Mike Trout. Something about Mike Trout just bugs me in this game. There, and I get the strikeout to end the inning. So we got Ted Williams, and Ted Williams, it's a base hit up the middle. So that's the stuff with directional. That probably would have been a swing and a miss, or a foul out with directional hitting, but it turned out pretty good. Then McCutcheon gets a base hit too. Like, is that 2 straight base hits? But there are 2 outs, which kind of sucked when I got the little rally going. But Troy Tulowitzki goes to opposite field, goes out, but I'm still happy with that. I'm learning. That's the thing. I'm not afraid to like be not good at a game. That's the one thing. I'm not afraid to learn. I'm not afraid to lose games, because I want to get really good at this game. And you can't go up until you go a little. You dip down a little bit. But here he hits a monster shot. Like, wow, he crushes that with his creative player. So that just, as he crushed the ball, it just crushed my confidence. And then another home run. That's back-to-back. Yep, that's 2 in a row. If you're wondering, he just hit 2 home runs in a row to go up 4-2. And then I got to get a strikeout. Goes by the plate, and I luckily throw him out at first. I didn't think I was going to get him. And then Anthony Rizzo crushes it into the gap for a ground rule double. So I'm a little bit rattled right now. I'm like, I'm hitting good now. Like, why can't I pitch? Bryce Harper goes up the middle. McCutcheon comes up, gunning the ball. He stops, so we got a runner on second and third. And guess who is up? We have, I don't know who that is. I totally just blanked. But whoever the heck that is just freaking crushes the ball. Scores 2 runs. I'm down 6-2. Matt Carpenter comes up. Luckily, we get a ground ball to D. Gordon. A much-needed ground ball to D. Gordon, because that inning was not ending anytime soon if it wasn't for that. That was incredibly frustrating. So here comes David Robinson. Oh, just kidding. I decided to pinch hit Adrian Beltre because I wasn't feeling the David Robinson, man. I wanted something different, And you're going to see, oh, I just goofed on the editing. I goofed. I am sorry. Nothing happened with Adrian Beltre. I just messed up on the editing there. I knew there was a problem with this video. Like, I knew, and I don't really want to redo this, but he comes out and he's got Jock Peterson. He hits a nice base hit, scores a run, and then he scores another 2 runs here. So this is very pathetic right now. He is up 8-2 now. Luckily, I got a ground ball to turn a nice tailor-made double. I hope you guys aren't too mad at me for that editing error. It does happen. Editing these videos is not in. It's too late, and I'm going boating with my family tomorrow, so I do want to get some sleep tonight. So sorry about that. I am genuinely sorry that I messed it up, and you had to see David Robinson. I just messed up his name. Then he gets a nice deep fly ball. I'm on the warning track, but luckily I get to it on the warning track, which I am very happy with. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th, where I draw a walk with Carlos Gomez. I want to come back in this game, and I really do. But then Gordon hits it to third. They almost turn the double play. So it's still 8-2, but boom! Chugga-lucka-lucka. That was so lame. Home run for my creative player. Absolutely huge home. That's what I'm saying. I'm starting to hit a little bit better. And then Miguel Cabrera goes to short. But I'm happy with it. Me hitting a home run like that was a victory because I'm in such a slump. And then Goldschmidt comes up, hits the gap. So I am so pleased when I was seeing this. I was like, you know what? I'm not winning this game right now, but I am playing well, and that makes me happy. And then Ted Williams is a nice deep ball to center field to the warning track. It gets caught, unfortunately, which is kind of sucked, but it is what it is. And then McCutcheon in the bottom of the 9th. I wanted to win this game so bad to upload this video, but I ground out right off the bat. And then Troy Tulowitzki, I'm a little ahead on the pitch, and I ground out again to third baseman. That almost looked like the same play. But we're not going to give up. Josh Donaldson doesn't give up. The bringer of rain, the top vote getter in the MLB, my favorite player in the MLB because I'm a huge Jays fan, gets clutch with a double. And coming up next is Carlos Gomez, who sits on a pitch and hammers another double into the gap. That actually, I think, might be a triple. I'm not sure. Carlos Gomez is pretty fast. I'm not sure what I did, but I get the run in, so I am incredibly pleased with that. But then D. Gordon strikes out. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please drop a like on this video if you want more Diamond Dynasty. I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks you guys for... Oh, I just messed up. Thank you guys for watching.